Well, the Da Vinci surgical system allows us to take a patient that had a pretty complicated hysterectomy to begin with, or a pretty complicated laparoscopic case that would have been very difficult with traditional laparoscopy, and we're able to do the same laparoscopic surgery with small incisions, shorter recovery, shorter hospital stay. So instead of them going home with a big incision on their belly and getting better in 2 months, they're going home with 3 to 4 small incisions and going home the next day. Well, the training can be done in several different ways. Certainly you can do this after you're out of residency. I in particular did my training in residency, where we worked with attendings that showed us how to use the robot. And certainly you have to go through courses, even in residency, where you practice before you ever touch a patient with the robotic system. But then you also have to be mentored and do a certain number of cases before you're allowed to operate. Yes, Josh Vogel and David Joseph are both certified in the Da Vinci surgical system. We do try to operate together so that we can both lend our expertise into the surgeries to make it an efficient and effective surgery for the patient. Absolutely. We have a lot of women come to us after they've been having months of bleeding or pain, and for a lot of our patients that have large uteruses that would have traditionally required a big incision on the belly, those uteruses have been growing for a long period of time, so they've been dealing with the pain for a long time and the bleeding for a long time. So I had one patient in particular that we did a Da Vinci surgery on, and we did her hysterectomy, and she'd been putting it off for years because she was afraid that she was going to have to miss work and miss time away from her kids. And she was home the next day, and within 2 weeks she was back to work. And when she came in for her post-op visit, her life had completely changed because her life was no longer focused on her pain and on her bleeding. She was able to finally focus on her kids and get back to her life.